Tasty and Meatless. I'm Dr. John Westerdahl, host of Dr. John's Health Moment. On Tasty and Meatless, we bring you the latest in health and wellness events, and we're here at the beautiful island of Maui at LifeFest Maui. 3 wonderful days of seminars, workshops, and activities on health and wellness led by leading experts and renowned specialists in the field of health and wellness. So stay tuned. Here today with one of America's leading wellness doctors, Dr. Julian Whitaker. Good to see you again, Dr. Whitaker.
You, John.
Yes, tell us, you've over the years been written books on reversing diabetes, reversing heart disease, and dietarily, what are some of the things that should be done from, eating more meatless foods, more fruits and vegetables and things like that to help people with those conditions?
Well, as you know, John, I'm not a vegetarian, and I don't advocate vegetarianism. However, there are 3 reasons to be vegetarian, and I wish we all were. The first one would be for health.
Right.
There's no doubt that the studies from the Seventh-day Adventists and others show that a less meat or no meat diet is a healthy way to eat. The second reason is the ethics, and the third reason is the ecology. However, if we look at the health aspects of vegetarian eating, and we boil it down to carbohydrates, fats, and proteins, my view of the optimum diet is one primarily of a salad.
Okay.
A lot of color.
Good.
Red peppers, yellow peppers, tomatoes, a lot of greenery, different shades of green, and protein on top. Now, that way of eating would reduce your intake of saturated fat. It would reduce your intake of fats in general. It would give you very healthy carotenes and other things that are found primarily in vegetables, if not only in vegetables, and it would give you adequate amounts of calories. I don't know of animal proteins that have that degree of punch when it comes to nutritional value.
Yeah. Today, Tasty and Meatless is honored to have with us one of the greatest actors of all time, Mr. Richard Chamberlain.
Howdy.
Richard, tell us a little bit about your personal interest in health and wellness.
Well, I think that body, mind, and spirit all work together to keep one well.
That's right.
Unfortunately, I think we don't respect and take care of our bodies the way we should.
Exactly.
The body, if you think about it, is the most incredibly miraculous vehicle. It's the most amazing and unbelievably complicated organism.
For our viewers, if there's some things, a take-home point that you could give them as far as what they can do to have a healthier and more enriching life, what would you recommend?
Well, stay away from fast food as much as possible.
Good.
Eat a lot of fruits and vegetables. Sleep well. And exercise. Even if you hate it and you don't do it and you can't bear to kind of get up off the couch, do get up.
Is there a favorite meatless recipe that you enjoy? Anyone that you can think of?
Well, I told you, I confess that I do eat meat.
Yeah.
I would like not to, because the poor cows and the poor veals and all those, and even the chickens and even turkeys now, they raise turkeys with breasts so big that they fall over. They can't even walk.
Some of them have heart attacks.
It's unbelievable what they do. I would love not to eat anything with a face. I would like not to eat. But I don't know how to do that. So I eat some faced foods. But it would be wonderful not to. It would be great.
We'll watch Tasty and Meatless
every
week, and
I'm
we'll
educate
educate
Tasty
you.
Yes.
And we have cooking classes we offer at Castle Medical Center too.
I'd love to get off the hard stuff.
Okay. Another great speaker here at LifeFest Maui is Mr. Michio Kushi, and Mr. Kushi is one of the foremost world-leading experts on macrobiotics, and also the founder of the very famous Kushi Institute. Well, it's a pleasure to have you here. And
Thank you very much.
You've written quite a bit and lectured quite a bit about the role that diet plays in cancer.
Yes.
How can a meatless diet be beneficial for someone trying to prevent cancer?
Yes. The many cancers have different type of cause, but most common the food is heavy animal food. including meat, beef, pork, chickens, and eggs, and also various dairy. Now, more and more scientific research, nutritional research, is covering many cancers are caused by those foods, as well as the cancer are associated very closely of day-to-day eating. Whole grains, vegetables, beans, etc. That is much more healthier and happier, and you can prevent cancer, but not only prevent. If it becomes cancer, if we change diet more that way and the macrobiotic way, then many people will get the benefit for recoveries too. I am very, very happy. And this Maui and Hawaii, so beautiful islands.
Yes.
I hope this place become the paradise to shine that whole world.
Science does not govern physician attitudes and thinking. It's antithesis. The only thing that governs what physicians do and think, and the only way that physician thinking can be altered, is through public demand. And this is what Eisenberg pointed out, that as interest in alternative medicine rises in the public, interest in alternative medicine rises within the medical community. So basically, it is the market forces of the community which will alter what doctors think.
I'm here with Jeremy Safron, who's a speaker here at LifeFest Maui, and he's an expert in living foods and author of The Raw Truth. Hi, nice to have you here today.
Aloha, thank you.
Tell us a little bit about the living food concept.
Certainly. Well, living foods concept actually is just people that are eating more and more raw foods, foods fresh from nature, foods that they're getting right off the tree, right to me, or from your backyard, or even from your local produce department. And a lot of times seeds and nuts and other things like that are involved in it as well.
So what you're encouraging people to do is go on a meatless diet, but eating all raw foods. Now, a lot of people think, well, is that just oranges and apples and salads all the time, or what are some things people can eat?
Well, actually, the truth is you can make anything that you could make cooked, you can make it raw. We're well known for our raw pizzas, we make raw brownies, we make cakes. I mean, people would come back for our chocolate devastation again and again. I mean, we make lasagna, we make Chinese food all the time. You know, we can do just about anything. People are really interested in this style of eating because of the way it makes them feel and because of the sustainability, because it's so good for the planet. You know, ecologically, they realize, hey, these foods are having less processing, which means there's less energy going into it, less fossil fuels. They can come from local areas more, and actually the foods themselves have a lot more life force to offer because they're in their raw and original primal state.